What is up, guys? Welcome in. My name is Nick. Welcome to the channel and welcome to Sunset Peninsula. I am just going to go for a little stroll around in the Lynk so we can get a feel for the circuit and yeah, just have a blast down memory lane. So let's get to it. Okay, so setting off from the main straight here, a little bit of frame rate stuff. We are in Rivals mode, so you guys can have a go at beating my time here. We're in the Lynk. Doing it just in the touring cars because why not touring cars? And yeah, just going to do a couple of quick laps just so I can get a feel of the circuit once again. It has been a long time since I've driven around here. This used to be quite aggressive on the curbs here. That's a nice little stutter, thank you very much, PC. So we're going to just do a few laps, sort of get a feel of it, try and find the sort of optimal braking points. It's a bit tighter than I remember it being. It's a little while for the... Yeah, I'm starting to get the nostalgia berries coming through right now. Drifting so far wide into that wall so many times when you're fighting with someone. That has happened a lot. Right, late apex. Because this bit is relatively quick through here as you come out of this little complex section here. Nope, okay, I still don't remember where the track is. That is a very nostalgic view right there. That tyre going over the top of the track, that is, yeah, very, very nostalgic view there. So this one is always important because you've got to try and get out onto the track as smoothly as possible and as quickly as possible. Don't lose too much speed getting on the banking. Yeah, it's good to be back. It's good to be back here. This is the making of a very, very good track. This will be very popular, I'm pretty sure, through the through multiplayer series. It's going to be it's a tough one to overtake on through the infield section. It is very Mickey Mouse, very sort of single lane, a lot of it. Threading that in there as quickly as you can is also always been a bit of a challenge. Yeah, there's not massive of overtaking opportunities on this track, it must be said. The main one here was coming down into this corner here. You can pretty much straight line that. So this is probably one of your best overtaking opportunities here, is just under braking. Okay, 200 board is a bit too late there. How aggressive can you get on these curves? You can get pretty aggressive on these. Yeah, okay, okay. I know I'm doing this without the circuit limitation view on. That's definitely, don't want to come back for a late apex on that one. It doesn't seem optimal there. You want to keep it tight there. Then get on the throttle. Again, get very aggressive on that curb. Now let's try. And usually the segment marker is a good place for the braking point. Seems to be pretty good there, so that's around the 300. Nice and smooth onto the throttle. Don't get onto the banking too aggressively. Another hitch there. Thank you very much, PC. I don't know what is going on with it at the moment. So we're just going to slowly build up our speed, slowly build up our... Oh, my speed wobble. Slowly build up our familiarity with the track there, and yeah, see if we can get a time I'm pretty happy with. So I don't know if we're going to have the grip to go in here. Okay, a little lift. Probably can push that a little bit further. That was a bit early. Just let it roll through the corner. Okay, that curb is quite aggressive on the inside, so although you can take a lot of it, I don't know if you're going to want to unless you've got a particularly compliant car. All the way out to the wall. Now 200 is a bit late, let's try 250. That was a bit better there. It's a lot better through there. How aggressive can we get with these? Very aggressive. Again, they don't. This car and this current setup doesn't seem to like it all that much. Did put me offline a little bit through there. Could probably push that a bit later. I need to trail into the apex a bit more on that corner, I think. I want to go out as far wide as you can. Lift and coast, keep it tight. There we go. That's much better. And get nice and aggressive on that curb on the exit as well. Straight lining that as much as possible. Let's push this to about 250, yeah. Could actually push that a bit later. Probably do that about 200. What are we at the moment? 139.4, so we were quite a ways off. The forecasted lap time told me that it should be doing about 35 with softs with low fuel, so that we're going to see if we can get anywhere close to that. The 1:35.459 rival time is in an 800 PI Porsche, so not going to be getting too much close to that, I don't think. We lost a lot of time there coming out onto the banking compared to our last one. Yep, so that's definitely flat through there as well. We just need... That's a willpower issue, not a grip issue there. Throttle nice and early. That's felt a bit better. Straight line this as much as possible. Bit of understeer through there, but we can manage that fine. Let's brake at the 250 again. There we go, that's a bit better. No, we're going wide. No, a little bit too much apex speed there. Right, don't want to take as much as that one so you can get nice and aggressive on this one. Just after the line, trail into the corner. That felt a bit better. Probably should have shifted down a second though. Coast through there on the throttle. Obviously the line will be a little bit different when you've got the rear wheel drive one, obviously being front wheel drive touring car. Worried about sort of pushing wide on a lot of this. Let's push this to the 200. That felt a bit better, a bit quicker. There we go. A bit more of a gentle run into the banking there. We'll keep this nice and low, shortest line possible. Felt like a good end to the lap there to me. 2.5 seconds up. Looking at 37, maybe 36. High 36s. High 36, yeah, 36.9. Too busy looking at the time. Go wide. Oh, you can actually get quite aggressive on that. It was quite a while until I hit the off-track marker there. A little bit of too much speed through there. I was too busy paying attention to what my lap time was to actually get ready for the next lap. So, yeah, try and avoid that when you're doing your qualifying. Start-finish line is quite late there. It's at about the turn-in point for the corner. Even with all that, we weren't actually, well, until we messed up there, we weren't actually doing too bad of a lap, to be honest. So we're asking too much from the front tyres there, just scrubbing wide. Right, don't want to do too much on that corner because you want to go aggressive on that one. All the way over, braking just off that little line, trailing into the corner. Second, a little bit of curb. Okay, holding in second seems to be pretty good. A little bit wide on the second part of that double apex there. Probably going to hurt a bit, yeah. Lost about a tenth or so through there. Braking at 200 down to fourth to third. A little bit slidey, a little bit slidey. Too much curb there. Car doesn't really like cracking that curb. Curbs are quite aggressive on this one I'm seeing. They're very high profile. So you're going to need a compliant car if you want to run the curbs in this one. I don't think you're going to be trying to take too much of a lot of the curbing, to be honest. Yeah, we kind of ruined this one right at the beginning, so let's ignore this lap time. We'll get ready for this one here, make sure we can get this through flat. Yeah, okay, easy flat, just need the confidence. Braking just before the bridge. The bridge seems to be a good marker. Oh, yeah, see there, I checked the curbs a bit too much, pushed me wide on exit. Take that curb fine. Miles off the apex there. We're going to brace the ball. Nope, just managed to hold it. Braking at 250. That seems to be the marker here for me with the touring cars with my setup. Obviously your options may vary depending on how your car is set up with braking feel and all that sort of stuff. That curb seems to be one to avoid. This is one you want to sort of aggressively go for. Straighten that as much as possible. Just off the line, trail in, ease off the brakes as you come in towards the apex. Not as much as that so you don't unbalance the car. Dig up to third there. You probably can hold it in second. Just try and carry as much speed as I did last time around. Found another half second. 250, fourth, third. Off the brakes before apex. Lovely. Now don't take too much from the corner. Probably got on the throttle a bit too early there. Push wide. Not the greatest line onto the banking. Apologies I keep fiddling with this thing. It keeps falling out of my bloody ear. Should be a slight improvement. Yeah. Didn't have an optimal run on the banking either. So it was all to do with that exit onto the banking there. We lost about half a second through that. Easy flat. You can use pretty much all of that there. It's braking just before the bridge. Yeah, that seems to be a pretty good marker. I want to go out a bit wider than I did there. Don't use too much of the curb. That's probably better. Go aggressive on that curb there. Braking at 250. Late apex, bring it back round. Lovely. This one you can go a bit aggressive on. That one you probably want to avoid. This one you want to get aggressive on. Just off the line. 4th, 3rd, 2nd. Ease off the brakes. There we go. Probably avoid that rumble strip. There's not a lot of grip out there. It was just sliding all the way through that corner there, so it's going to be losing a lot of time. Yet we lost about half a second through that corner alone. So you don't want to go, don't carry too much speed through this one, so you probably brake a bit more conservative like the 235. You want to make sure you're in the right point over as far left as you can. Coming onto this one so you can get on the throttle nice and early. Some curb fine, not too much. That was a much better run onto the banking. Because this is such a long run, you want to try and get onto there with as much apex speed as possible. So that left-hander under the tyre, don't worry too much about that. If you're not optimal through there, you're going to lose more time being offline into the banking than you will through that corner, basically. Right, make sure we drift out nice and wide. There we go, that's better. Back for a late apex, lovely. Not too much curb, that was good. Up 3/10. Oh, braked a little bit early there. It's going to lose us a little bit of time. Come back for a late apex. Nice and easy on the throttle. Yeah, so if you get too aggressive, it pushes you wide again. So again, be mindful of that. So let's see if we can hold it just in second. A little bit of dab of brake just to keep the nose in check. Yeah. That bit's going to take a little bit more figuring out, I think. It's a bit fiddly. So you want to try and get as far left as you can. It's not great. We're quite wide. I got on the throttle a bit too early. Missed turn-in point because I was still on throttle later than I should have been. That's definitely not going to help. So we'll give it another lap. Lap 10 will be our sort of full push lap where I'll go quiet and we'll just see if we can nail everything. We're not going to be great on this one because we're going to be very slow over the line because I've hit the limiter twice. So on the gravel coming into it, it's going to be a horrible run. We're going to make sure we get this run as good as possible because we're going to be starting our flying lap. It's not going to be a great start to the lap. We may have to push lap to the next one because that was not a great way to start this lap. Make sure we don't hit any gear limiters this time. Rev limiters, that's the word I'm looking for. We'll see how we look after the first sector, see if we need to abort this one and go again. Not the greatest run. I think we'll just double up and go again. We'll do 2 push laps and see if we can. We still should be on for a good time on this one. We're half a second up coming onto the banking. I just don't think it was the best end to the track. Yeah, lost a couple of tenths. So we're going to go again. Don't think we crossed the line with sort of optimal speed either. Not sure. Might be slightly better. Not much in it. Right, we'll go one more. I'm pretty sure we can get into the 35s. Nope, that's that one gone. We'll give it a go, but I'm pretty sure that's this lap done. Yeah, definitely this lap gone. Right. I'm sure there's a 35. We're going to give it one more go, and hopefully I won't mess up the hairpin. And then we're going to get stuck in this perpetual loop of, oh, just one more, just one more. I don't think this is the best run either. Got the throttle a little early, took a little bit too much curb on the exit onto the banking. But actual, factual, last one. Need to get a bit more aggressive on this braking for turn 1. Oh, well, it's technically turn 2. Don't think that's going to be quicker. I think I was just grip limited at the exit. Oh no, okay, fair enough. Slow off the hairpin though. Too much of that curb. Nah, too tight. Horrible run through there. Horrible run. See if we can make it up on this bank in here. See if we can sneak into the 35s. Try and open this up as much as we can. What we're saying towards the line. We might just sneak it. I think we had a good run off the bank in. 35.958, there we go. I knew there was a 35 there somewhere. Right guys, well this has been a look at Sunset Peninsula. Great track, very technical, very sort of, you have to pay attention with it. The curbs are quite aggressive in certain places, so you don't want to be taking too many liberties with them. But if you've enjoyed this one, do press the like button. Drop your comment with your fastest time in touring cars, and also you can find my time on the Radeon leaderboard there at 1:35.958, and I was using the link. If this is your first time here, do please press the subscribe button just down there-ish, somewhere around here. And yeah, if you like Forza Motorsport content, why not check out the one on screen now. It was before the last update, but yes, I'm sure you'll enjoy it. We're in the link at the Nürburgring. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.